Hello, and welcome to Verbling. Hi there, I'm teacher Oakley, and for the next hour, we are going to be looking at idioms that have to do with clothing, with clothes. Okay, um, we're going to together do some fill in the blank exercises, maybe mix and match exercises, and talk about idioms that have something to do with clothes. I will be trying to explain when and where, under what circumstances, these idioms are used, as well as I will bring up any related idioms that I can think of. And also, if there's slight differences or if there's different idioms used more commonly in British English or American English, I'll talk about that. And finally, if there are idioms in your native language, I am always very interested to hear about idioms with the same meaning or very related, very similar idioms that you guys have in your cultures. I find that very interesting. So please share them with me as they come up. Okay. Welcome to the class, Carolina.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Fine, and you?
I am well, thank you very much.
Mm-hmm.
Nice to have you in the class.
Thank you.
Love your sunflowers.
Thank you.
They're my favorite.
Oh,
Um,
thank you.
one of the coolest things I've ever experienced, uh, there was a sunflower farm near an area where I used to live. And on this sunflower farm, what they did, they made a maze in the sunflower field. They cut a path, but of course a maze path. So
Yes.
left and right and dead ends, and you had to find your way through the sunflower maze. It was
Yeah, I
cool.
understand. Yeah. It is beautiful, yes, this kind of landscapes. Yes.
Yeah, it was great.
Mm-hmm.
It was like walking through a painting, being lost in a
Yeah,
painting.
yeah, to be honest, is a picture which I painted mm, some months ago, yes.
What? Oh, you painted?
Yes, I used to, yes, I paint oil paintings.
Really?
And yes, and I searched this this picture on Google, and then I painted this. Mhm.
Okay, but this is not the painting.
No. This is the picture on Google.
Okay, that was freaking me out. I thought you painted that. Wow, it
No, no,
really looks
no,
like a photograph.
no, I'm not so good.
Okay. Anyway,
Mhm.
nice chatting with you, but I suppose we should get to business now. Let's learn some new idioms in English.
Okay. Mhm.
Okie doke. Okay, give me just a second. And, oh, what happened? Give me just a second. I'm going to do a screen share. Uh, okay, first of all, let's talk about the literal meanings of
Mhm.
some of these articles of clothing or some of the verbs that we
Okay.
use when we're talking about clothing.
Mhm.
Okay. Um, all right. Let's just start. All right. Number one,
Mhm.
go ahead. Can you read it and see if you
Yes.
can fill in the blank with one of the uh, bold words in italics here?
Okay. If you
Okay.
don't want your hands to get cold, wear your gloves.
Of course. Wear your
Mm-hmm.
gloves. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously. Uh, Question, Carolina. When you were a child, did you
Mm-hmm.
wear gloves or did you wear mittens?
Oh, gloves.
Gloves.
Yes, I
Oh,
think if I understand the word exactly, I think gloves because you can fit your fingers one by one. Is
that's
this
right.
okay? Okay.
Gloves have a hole for each finger, but mittens, your fingers are all together.
Uh-huh.
Right.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. I like mittens.
Okay, but for me, mittens are very yeah, sorry, are a bit uncomfortable because you can't move your fingers. Um,
Yeah, I know, but
uh-huh.
when it's very cold, they're good.
Yeah. Okay. Yes. You're right. You're right. Yes.
Okay, how about number
Mhm.
two?
Okay. I don't like wearing t-shirts. I prefer shirts with long slivers.
S-
Slivers.
Pronunciation,
Yeah.
sleeves.
Sleeves. Okay.
Sleeves, it's one syllable.
Sleeves. Okay.
Sleeves.
Sleeves. Okay.
Yeah, right. The sleeves, long sleeves, come down to your wrists.
Uh-huh.
Right. Uh, okay. How about you? Do you wear casual t-shirts or do you prefer to
Yes.
wear more?
No, I used to wear t-shirts, yes, because here in Spain, I'm from Spain, and here in Spain,
Uh-huh.
it's very warm almost the whole year. So,
Right. Yeah, I'm an American, but I live in the Philippines. I never
uh-huh,
wear long sleeves anymore.
yeah, mhm.
It's ridiculous.
Yes.
Uh, okay, hang on. I want to welcome Max to
Okay.
the show. Hello, Max.
Hello, could you mind if I'll be third wheel?
Okay, wait a minute. Would you mind if I was third wheel? Why do you want to be third wheel?
um,
Are you-
because you and I don't know, Carolina talking.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no. Of course we don't mind, do we, Carolina? We don't mind. Join us, uh, and more people can join us. Why not? All right, Max. I'm gonna throw you right in here. Number three.
A type of flat hat is called a cap.
Of course it is. Very good. Uh, Max, are you a hat wearing guy? Do you wear a hat?
Really not. I'm not
Not a
a
hat
hot
wearing guy.
hat wearing guy. Yeah,
Hmm.
only in the winter.
Oh, yeah. Okay. For warmth. Okay.
Yeah.
I occasionally wear a baseball hat. Uh, Carolina, do you ever wear a hat?
No, to be honest, no. Maybe sometimes when I go to the beach or something like that,
Mm,
um,
right.
only for the sun, but not.
Okay. Fair enough. Uh, Hello, Tony. Welcome.
Hey, Mr. Clay.
Howdy. How are you?
Fine, thanks.
All right, Tony. You ready to jump right in? We're doing a little fill in the blank exercises. Literal meanings of clothes or verbs that we use with clothes, which we'll be seeing in idioms shortly. So, can
Okay,
you go ahead and read number four? See if you can
okay.
fill in the blank.
I always buy jeans which are a bit too long. Then I um, uh, uh, roll up the bottoms.
Indeed. Okay. You roll them up. Some people roll up their sleeves, and a few people like to roll up their pant legs. Uh, Tony, are you a jeans guy? Do you like blue jeans?
Yeah. Sometimes I'm wearing them.
Yeah, I prefer them myself. All right. Carolina, number 5.
If I didn't wear my trousers would fall down. I don't know, belt or
Yeah, a belt.
belt? A belt, okay.
Trousers are pants, a little
Yeah.
more formal.
Mhm.
Yeah, so you have to wear a belt. Do
Okay.
you know another, I guess, piece of clothing similar to a belt that you use, some
Mhm.
people in some places, in some countries, wear to keep their pants up? They go over your shoulders. There's one kind of a strap. It attaches to your pants in the front, goes
Yeah,
over your
I
shoulders.
know that. I
I
know
know it,
what
but
the name in
I don't
English.
know what's the name.
You know it, but you don't know it.
I
Max,
don't remember its name.
everybody knows it, but they don't know it. Okay. Oh, that's cool. They're called suspenders.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
That's it. All right. Uh, Max, number 6.
I've been on a diet for the past month. I've lost quite a lot of weight. I'm having to twist my belt a bit more every week.
Yeah, I hope not. if you if you twist your belt, you're
Tighten.
turning it like a corkscrew. Yeah, I think tighten is better.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Okay. Make it more tight. Okay. Tony, number 7.
Yes. Number 7. Lots of beer bottles have got tops you can off, which is very confident. Confident. All right.
Convenient.
Convenient.
Mm.
Convenient. Um, um, uh, uh, beer. Sorry. Lots of beer bottles. Bottles.
Yeah.
Bottles have got this. Okay. Convenient. Okay. So, knickers off. Sorry. No.
No.
Tighten off. Tighten off.
Yeah. No, not tighten off. You tighten, you make it more tight. You want
Yes.
to remove it.
So, sleeves off.
No,
Maybe.
no, that's not it.
No.
It's a verb.
It's a verb.
Yeah.
Okay.
We recently
Cab
talked
off.
about it.
Cab off.
No.
Uh,
Okay. You need some help here.
yeah.
Okay.
I don't know actually what is the bottles.
Beer bottles. It's just
Bottle.
the glass containers for beer. A beer
Yes.
bottle.
The beer bottles. Yeah, I read it the first right. Okay, I
Right.
have got tops. What means this tops?
The top is that little metal round piece on the top of the beer bottle. And if you want to drink
Okay.
the beer, you're going to have to remove it. Sometimes you need a special device. You need a bottle opener in order to remove the cap. Sometimes it's called a cap, just
Okay.
like cap on your head, like a hat. It's a hat for a beer bottle. Sometimes it's called a cap. I guess you can say a top, but sometimes you need a bottle opener, or sometimes they are twist-off bottles. You just turn the cap. You just spin the cap, and it goes and it opens. So you don't need to have a beer bottle opener. So twist
I
off.
think I say twist. I think I see it before.
Did you? I'm sorry, I didn't hear it, or I heard something
Okay.
else. Sorry about that.
No, it's okay.
Also, when we refer to that type of bottle with a twist-off cap, we can use that as a noun. It's a twist-off. Stop asking me for the opener. It's a twist-off. Okay. Carolina,
Yeah.
last one.
Men wear underpants under their trousers, but women wear knickers.
Knickers. Yeah, okay. Okay, slight difference here in terminology. British are more common to use knickers, and Americans are much more likely to use panties for women, especially. Um, and men's underpants. Men in America, we don't say underpants. We just don't. We say underwear or boxers, maybe if they're the boxer style. Uh, or if they're the white ones like Fruit of the Loom, we have a cute little name for those too. Uh, those are called your let's see, gotta get the spelling right. Okay, those are called your tidy whities. Yeah. Okay. Oftentimes, children wear the tidy whities. Men wear boxers. Okay. Fits like a glove. Okay. Get your knickers in a twist. All right. Here we go. Looking at a bunch of idioms here in bold print, italics. Okay. In this exercise, the fill in the blanks are in the format as if it was a dialogue. So imagine if one person says the color suits you. How about the size? The other person in a dialogue is two people talking, might reply with an idiom. Okay, hang on a second. Let me just say hello to Gonzalo. Gonzalo, hello, goodbye. Nice to meet you. Okay, we'll try that again. Come back, Gonzalo. Don't get nervous. Max. Excuse me. Max, the color suits you. How about the size?
Perfect. It fits like a glove.
Yes, very good. Fits like a glove. Okay.
It's only one what I know in this.
Well, good. What a happy
Yeah.
coincidence. Fits like a glove. Every time
I know to be in somebody's shoes.
Yeah, okay. Every time I hear this expression "fits like a glove," I automatically remember Ace Ventura, Pet Detective. Don't ask me. I don't know. Okay, stupid movie. Okay, Tony, number
Yes?
2. The dinner's not ready.
Okay.
Yeah.
The dinner is not ready. I still haven't washed my hair. The place is a mess. Joe and Lucy will be here in a minute. In any minute. What am I doing? What I'm going to do? Um. Uh.
Just calm down, Tony.
Okay. The dinner is not ready. I still haven't washed my hair. The place is a mess. Joe and Lucy will be here in a minute. What I'm going to do? Just calm down. I will color him.
Call her who? Call her him. Call her who? Okay. First of all, I haven't washed my hair.
Sorry.
Okay. And make sure you don't forget the I.
Oh, sorry. We do
What am I?
everything on a shoestring.
What am I going to do? No, that's not it. You do everything on a shoestring. That's a shoestring is about money. If you do everything on a shoestring, you do everything with very little money. In fact, we have the collocation shoestring budget. We're on a shoestring budget. So that's not it. The problem is, I think, the problem is that the speaker is freaking out. So the other person says, just calm down. Max or Carolina, do you have an idea?
I think A.
Don't get your knickers in a twist.
Yeah, don't get your knickers in a twist. All right, very good. Yes, exactly. Don't freak out. Don't get all upset about something. Don't get upset. Calm down. Americans say the same thing, except we say it differently. We say, don't get your panties in a bunch. But it's really the same exact thing. Oops.
What means don't get your knickers in a twist? I don't get it.
It's an idiom. So it means when I say don't get your knickers in a twist, I mean don't freak out. Don't get upset. There's no reason to get upset. Or it can mean angry too. Upset or don't freak out or don't get angry. So again, Americans say don't get your panties in a bunch. So we usually say this to someone directly. Don't get your panties in a bunch. Okay? Calm down. I don't know. As an American, it's kind of funny, but I don't know. You may not see that, but it's possible to also use it by saying, I don't know what's wrong with Mary. I don't know what's wrong with John, even though John doesn't wear panties. Panties and knickers are women's underwear, but you can say these two idioms to a person of either sex. It doesn't matter. You don't have to say it. In fact, it's a little funnier if you say it to a man. Oh, geez, John, don't get your panties in a bunch. It's actually funnier. Or I can say to someone else, oh, John has got his panties in a bunch about the new rules at work. He's all upset about it. So I can refer to someone else, like third person. Okay, it's possible to use it that way, but quite often you say it directly to someone. Hello, Nader. How are you? Nader, are you here? Are you truly here? Okay. Hello? Nope, not getting the audio. Sorry to say.
Maybe just call him Nether. I know that name.
Yeah. Okay, well, he's not answering, so he's going to come back later. Max, let's move on.
Which one? Oh, third. We just can't complete.
Oh, did No, I skipped Carolina. I'm sorry, Max. Hang on.
Okay, don't worry.
Carolina?
Okay.
Sorry about that.
We just can't compete with bigger companies. I know. We do everything on a shoestring.
Indeed, it's all about money, and you can't compete in a company if your company has no money. You do everything on a shoestring. We use this to talk about a business. We also can talk about our personal finance. Either one, but it's about finance.
But this, hello?
Yep. Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Yeah, fine, thanks. This shoestring is only American.
No, definitely not. As this is in particular actually a British idiom book, so they must
Right.
use it.
Because I have seen some American guy who was talking to in a video. He was talking to a British girl, and he told her, "Do you know that expression on a shoestring?" She said, "No."
Yeah. Well, she was just a bonehead. Yeah, I don't know why. It's not unknown. Oh, definitely. I definitely know a couple British guys who have used this before. So, a couple friends of mine.
So what means shoestring?
Very low budget. On a shoestring, you're barely able to pay. All right. So, again, it's often co-located with budget. A shoestring budget means you just make enough money to pay your bills. You don't make really any extra money. Okay. And it appears that Max has stepped out for a moment. So, Natter, how about number 4 here? It's Stuart's birthday tomorrow, and we haven't bought or planned anything, Tim. Nader? What's going on here?
Sorry, I'll be joining in a few minutes. I'm trying.
Oh, okay.
Okay, thank you.
Tony, look. What are you guys doing? Okay. Tony, crazy, right?
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
I'm here.
Okay, let me throw this to you.
It's just it's the Stuart's birthday tomorrow, and we haven't posed or planned anything. Tim, don't worry. Can you scroll up, please?
Yeah.
I need to read them. Okay. Um. It's I will color him.
I hope not. Okay.
I'm sorry, I don't understand this idioms.
Yeah, well, they're hard.
Hard, yeah.
Yeah, the issue. The problem is, Tony, that you have to. They don't have dictionary meanings. Looking at the dictionary will not help you learn idioms.
Really?
Not at all. No, in fact, quite the opposite. If you look at a dictionary, you're going to be completely confused. The words go together in a phrase or perhaps a whole sentence with a very specific meaning. Okay? It's like code. Not really. See, the thing is they usually have a reference, historical reference, a cultural reference. They often refer to something specific. For example, there are dozens and dozens of idioms that have to do with baseball. You know, but American idioms usually, because Americans play baseball. British have many idioms about cricket that Americans don't have. So they're often cultural, and also they're cultural. They can go back hundreds of years. There are idioms that are 500 years old, which use the grammar and the sentence structure of 500 years ago. So they can be very confusing. Basically, Tony, you have to guess. If you haven't heard them before, it's going to be really hard. The idea in this one here, the first speaker is concerned because we haven't bought or planned anything for Stuart's birthday. What are we going to do? Oh my God. The second speaker says, don't worry. You want to make one more guess? Nope, I guess not. Okay. Max or Carolina, do you have any idea?
I think I missed up it.
Okay.
I think is don't worry. I've got something up my sleeve.
Indeed. I've got something up my sleeve. Okay. He's going to pull something out of his sleeve, which is a related idiom. Wow, I had no idea he was going to do that. He just pulled it out of his sleeve. Okay. During the meeting, they promoted me to district manager. I had no idea. He just pulled that one out of his sleeve. The boss just pulled it out of his sleeve by surprise. This comes from the idea of a magician, all right, who pulls flowers or colorful handkerchiefs out of his sleeves. Okay. It's a surprise. All right. Don't worry, I've got something up my sleeve means he has a secret. He has a surprise. He's got something up his sleeve. He has a secret plan. That's what that means. Okay. Carolina?
Yes.
About number 5.
Number 5. Okay. I've asked Kathy to break the news to the people who are losing their jobs. Poor Kathy. Um, um, I wouldn't like to be in her shoes.
Indeed. Right. Meaning I wouldn't like to be in her situation. Right? Yep. Wouldn't. We can talk about another person. I wouldn't like to be in her shoes. I can say directly to someone, I wouldn't like to be in your shoes. I'm glad I'm not in your shoes. These are common ways to phrase this. Okay, Max. About number 6.
Where have you been? We've been waiting an hour. You're so inconsiderate.
Hey.
Uh,
Hey.
Don't get shorty with me.
Huh? Don't get shirty with me?
Don't get shorty with me.
Yeah. Okay. Very good. Don't get shirty with me. The car broke down. As an American, this one's really weird. We don't use this at all. Americans never say this. Don't get shirty with me. An American in this situation, okay, might actually say, don't get snippy. Don't get snippy. Okay. But we don't say somebody snips at somebody. This is the only way. We rarely use the word snip, and we never use snippy. It only really exists in this idiom. It's a weird one. Don't get snippy. Okay. When someone is very abrupt, direct, angry. All right. I guess. Don't get shirty with me. Huh. All right. Nader, Nader? Are you back or no? Not yet. Okay, Tony.
Yes.
Your turn. Number 7.
Number 7. I have got to give a short speech tomorrow night at the annual dinner. Have to go. Oh, don't worry. I have got to give a short speech tomorrow. Okay.
Annual dinner. Annual means
Annual dinners. Annual dinner. Oh, don't
What?
worry. Okay. He will say a speech tomorrow on the dinner. Okay.
Okay.
Don't worry. I will. Don't worry. Don't worry.
Okay. Horrible advice.
Don't worry. Just to speak off the cuff.
There you go. So, hey, you figured that one out. Ooh, so what does that mean if you speak off the cuff?
I speak off the cuff. Hmm. Maybe uh, uh, what means cuff?
Well,
Uh,
cuff literally is the end of your sleeve, of your shirt sleeve, is the cuff. Or sometimes some kinds of pants have a cuff, like an extra fold at the end of the arms or legs. But again, you can't think of it literally. It has nothing to do with that in reality. So if you
Just be spontaneous.
exactly speak off the cuff means unrehearsed, unpracticed, whatever comes to mind. Right. Uh, we we use this in both American and British English a lot, actually. Um, you might also hear, um, not especially about speaking. Of course, you're going to say speak off the cuff. That particularly has to do with speaking. You will also hear just wing it. Um, okay, just wing it. Don't worry. Wing it. That could be anything. Speaking. It could be something like, oh, I have to sing a song at the wedding. I have no idea. I just wing it. Just whatever comes to mind. Um, or when we do something without any practice or preparation, another idiom that we use, which by the way also has to do with clothing.
By flying.
You,
Yeah, no.
kind of.
Yeah. By flying your seat, your pants,
Good.
something like that.
Yeah, Max, very impressive. Fly by the seat of your pants. Yes.
Yeah.
So very good, Max. If you're flying by the seat of your pants, you're completely just kind of making it up as you go along. So yeah. Okay, Carolina, back to you. Number 8.
Okay, I need to speak to John to see if he's free to play golf this Saturday. I'll see him tonight.
Something, then ask him. I'll see him tonight.
Okay, we only have I'll color him.
Yeah, there's only one left.
So
Yeah.
I'll color him.
I'll collar him. That's it. Yes. If you collar someone.
color means.
Sorry?
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. Okay. Collar means, in this case, I'll collar him. If you collar someone, you drag them away from a group.
What yeah. What is it? Hello?
Don't
Hello?
worry.
Hello,
What?
the connection
Yeah.
is over.
Yes, we
The
are in,
teacher,
but we don't have
yeah.
connection. Mr. Rockley?
That was weird.
The
Mr.
teacher.
Rockley?
Yeah.
Hi there.
Okay.
Yeah, we thought we lost you.
Yeah, that was weird. It just, the whole crazy verbling thing just, the whole hangout just crashed and then started reloading again by itself.
Yeah, the camera is actually zoomed in your session. Would you please
It has?
would you back?
Really?
Back,
Are you sure? Are you sure of that? Okay. Okay. If you collar someone, you collar someone at a party, or maybe you collar someone in the hallway at work, meaning they're walking down the hallway and you, oh, I have to talk to you. I have to talk to you right now. All right, so you delay them, you keep them, you hold them at least long enough to ask them your question or speak to them or demand an answer or whatever it is you need to communicate with them. Okay, you collar them. But interestingly, I don't know about British English, but in American English, a collar is slang for policemen to talk about a prisoner or a suspect, somebody they caught. They talk about them, oh, that's my collar. A policeman may say, oh, that's my collar. He's the one who officially gets credit for arresting that person. So, okay. Once they're arrested, they become the policeman's collar. That's how they refer to them. Or they can use it as a verb. I collared that mugger. Whatever. I collared that
Mother? What's
pickpocket.
mother?
Mugger. A mugger is somebody who steals your money by force with a knife or a gun or just by beating you up. They steal your money. Person-on-person thief. Okay. So anyway, so kind of strange about collar. Okay, let's move on and look at some more idioms that have to do. Let's look at hat idioms. Okay. You all right? Okay. Match these meanings with the idioms in the bold type. Okay. So we're going to match A, B, C, D here with the bold type. So these are basically the meanings, and the idioms are actually in the sentences. Okie doke. Max, I think you're up. Number 1.
Don't listen to what Robin is saying. He's talking through his hat.
Yeah. Talking through his hat. This is a good one.
See, he doesn't know what he's talking about.
Very good. He's just talking through his hat. And you are going to hear this spoken very sarcastically. Oh, he's just talking through his hat. Pay no attention.
It's American or British?
Both.
Both? Okay.
Yes, both fairly common in both, I would think. Yeah. Netter.
Yes.
Number 2.
I love Italy. If I could get a job there, I'd go at the drop of a hat. I'll go and now without planning.
Yep. And you can do anything at the drop of a hat. We often use it in this context to express that you do something without hesitating. You really
Without
want to
hesitation.
do it. Yeah, without hesitating at all. Exactly. Or to talk about somebody else. I mean, we also say, oh my God, he's an alcoholic. He'd accept a drink at the drop of a hat. I mean, for no reason at all, without planning. All right. He would drink alcohol, for example. Okay, he has a drink at the drop of a hat. He's an alcoholic. Without planning and for no reason. So there's also an element possibly of doing something for really no reason at all. Tony?
Yeah?
Are you okay? Can you try number 3? Tony?
Yes, I'm here.
Right.
I'm going to tell you something, but you must promise to keep it under your hat. Tell nobody.
Exactly. Very good. You knew that one. All right. Very good. You keep it under your hat. You're going to keep it secret. All right. Okay. Carolina, number 4.
You have, sorry, before you go to number 4, you have
Sure.
something related to grave with this for keeping secrets.
Oh, I'll take it to the grave.
I'll
Yes.
take it to the grave. Thank you.
Okay, and this would be a promise to somebody.
The answer. The answer.
Well, that's a good idiom to know, but I'll take it to the grave. There's you say this to someone else to assure them that you won't tell their secret. I'll
Yes,
take it to the
the
grave.
answer to the request. The answer to the request.
Yeah, well, the answer not. I don't know how you mean that. As an example, if somebody
Would you
said,
would you tell anyone? No, I'll take it to the grave.
okay, there you go. Okay,
I will tell you to what?
I'll take
Can
it.
you repeat it, please?
Sure, it's also I've already written it in the Verbling chat. I'll take it to the grave. Okay, to the grave where they bury dead people.
Uh-huh. But I'm sorry, it's not appeared on the chat box. I can see it. Did you write it?
Yeah.
I don't know where is the chat box going.
The Verbling chat box? You've already written in it, so you must have it. I don't know. What did you do with it? I don't know.
Okay. Keep going. Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay, Carolina, number 4.
Yes. Cassettes? Nobody uses them now. They are hot hat. They are old hat. Eat CDs or mini discs now.
Mm-hmm.
Old-fashioned or out of date.
Indeed. Yeah, and something's old hat. This can be used for really talking about anything. You can say, oh, did you hear the rumor about someone? Oh, that's old hat. It can be old news. Things that everybody knows. It's a rumor that's been going around for a long time. Yeah. Or you can talk about actually anything that's gone out of fashion. Knitter?
Yes, but it's never in the plural.
Old hats?
Because
No.
here they're old hat, singular, always in the singular form.
Yeah. They are old hat. It is old hat. Yep, that's true. Idioms do that kind of thing. They don't follow grammar rules. They go their own way. Interesting, Raphael. Thank you, Raphael, outside, wherever you are. You should join us. That's very interesting. I like that. My mouth is a grave, they say in Portuguese. That makes sense. I get it. Okay, Max, number 5.
Okay, Richard's going to replace the heating system in his house all by himself. I take my hat off to him. I'd never do it without professional help. It's some kind of I wash my hand of it. I'd never do it.
No, I wash my hands of it means I don't want anything to do with it anymore.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I got a difference. Do something miraculous.
No.
No? Admire.
That's it. Really the only thing left, yeah. I take my hat off to you, sir. Means I admire you. I respect what you've done. Yes. So I can say it directly to somebody. I take my hat off to you. Oh, you got What? You got all 9s on your IELTS test. I take my hat off to you, sir. That's amazing. Great job. Okay. Yes. In fact, it's a sign of respect if I tip my cap to you. It used to be tradition to always take your hat off to a lady in Western society. So it's a mark of respect and admiration.
Oh, about take it to the grave. In Russian, we say just I'm a grave.
I am a grave. Really?
Yeah.
Did you hear
really.
that?
I'm.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I'm
Take
a grave.
it to the grave. My mouth is a grave. I am a grave. That's direct.
I'm a grave.
They took their hat off respecting for the soul. So is it good?
That's very direct, Max. What's
Yeah.
that? What? I missed that.
I mean, another example for this, for take off the hat, they took their hat off respecting for the soldier soul. This is good.
Well, I'm not sure. They took their hat off to what?
To respecting. Okay, just forget about it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Okay, sorry. I'm a little confused. It's been a long day. Natter, number 6. Oh yeah.
So England, so England are losing 1-0 with 2 minutes to go. They really need to pull something out of the hat now. They need to do something miraculous.
Miraculous, yes, indeed.
Miraculous.
Yes, not only miraculous. Yes, it's from the noun miracle. Miraculous is an adjective. Yeah, but it's a little more than that. Not only a miracle, but something very last minute, the last second. Okay, if you pull something out of the hat, there's even more than it's a miracle. It's, wow, last second, unbelievable. He was able to do something with so little time. Okay. Oh my God, we forgot about my dad's birthday. Okay, and so we went to the bakery next door, got a cake, frosted it, put the candles in, all in the 20 minutes before he came home. We invited the neighbors over. We were hiding. We really pulled it out of the hat. Okay. Often having to do with something you're totally unprepared for, but you managed to do it. And do it well. So, okay. Or also,
you have another. Yes, you have another idiom for something you do at the last moment.
Yes.
Which is
second thought.
Which is.
No?
Wait a minute. Do something. Okay.
Something related maybe to races or something.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm not sure, but it rings a bell.
It's not. It's just. I'll see if I can think about it. It's not just not coming to me right now. I'm sorry.
Okay,
I
no
know there is one. I just can't pull it from my brain to my mouth.
By the way, you say you rack your brain, or you rack your brain?
Rack my brain. Yeah, I'm racking my brain, but I can't think of anything.
Okay.
Second thought, it's not?
Which is a very strange thing. Racking my brain is an idiom. We never use the word rack, W-R-A-C-K, except in this idiom.
We lost Max.
We did, and he just asked me a question I wanted to clarify, but second thought, no, that's at the last second. Oh, he was getting close to it, though. You do something at the last second. Okay. It means
Okay, later, no
last
problem.
possible moment. Okay. All right. Anyway, all right. Here we go. A coat of paint.
But by the way, sorry, rack. This tool like fork, isn't it a rack or different spelling? That one you use it in your garden.
Oh, rake.
Rake.
Yeah, no.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, that's a totally different spelling. R-A-K-E. I know what racking
Thank
my
you.
brain means, but I've never heard anybody rack anything else use this verb ever. I mean, it's a very common idiom, racking my brain, but I've never heard anybody use that word. I believe it's Old English. And perhaps, for all I know, it's actually Old English for rake. I don't know. That's the problem. I was mentioning this to Tony earlier. Sometimes idioms actually use words that we just don't actually use in English anymore because they're Old English. I guess it's just Old English for rack, R-A-C-K. Okay. Weird. Okay. All right. Tony.
Yeah.
Fill in the blank with these pieces of clothing.
Okay. I have nearly finished decorating the living room. One wall just needs another of paint, and that's it finished. Okay. Have nearly finished decorating the living room. Just needs another. Just paint. Yeah. What the? It says that something of paint, and all of this is just a clothes, and how this is close to paint.
Because it's idiomatic.
I know, I'm sorry, but I mean, chunks of paint, man.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
There's paint. I'm sorry, that's really hard. I can't get it right now. I can't
Okay.
understand
Well, look
this.
at the name of the chapter. A coat of
A
paint.
coat of paint.
Oh, there you go. A
So it's a
coat.
coat. So
A coat.
what's mean a coat of paint? Actually, I'm sorry, I don't understand this mean.
A coat of paint is one layer of paint. Most people
One
will
layer?
paint one. Yes, most people will paint a wall. Often you use a primer, a base coat, and then you paint it the color you want it, and then you paint it again, a second coat. So you have
Yes,
three
it's a second
layers,
layer.
three
Yeah.
coats of paint. Okay.
Coats. Okay.
Yep. So we use coat to mean layer, and for other things as well. Anything that's a liquid we brush on, it could be anything. Coats of varnish, could be other things. Okay, Carolina, number 2.
Okay. There is a lot of unemployment in this area. People are having to tighten their just to survive till better times return. Um,
You remember what?
Belts. Yes,
Belts. Very
belts.
good. You do.
Mhm.
You do remember. You tighten your belt.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you should know this expression. You're from Spain.
Yes.
Yeah.
We have
In
it here in.
Spain.
Unfortunately.
And it's a crash again. Hello, Mr. Oakley? Mr. Oakley? Teacher? Mr. Oakley? Hear me? Mr. Oakley? Teacher? Hello? Hello?
We will hear you. He's not here.
Where are you from, Nether?
I'm from Egypt. Where are you from? Is your name Tony? I don't think so.
أنا مصري يا عم زيك بالظبط.
I know حبيبي. اديني.
Where do you live right now?
سعودي عربية.
يعني أنت مولود في مصر وعايش في السعودية؟
م-م.
منين في مصر؟